Good morning, students. Today, our class is English and we will study a new chapter, unit number 10, The Great Stone Face, part 2. I hope you have read part 1 as well as you complete your homework also. Let's start part 2, The Great Stone Face. Before you read, I am reading from textbook. Please open your textbook and read with me. Many years passed. Ernest was now a man of middle age. To his neighbors, who never suspected that he was anything more than an ordinary and familiar face, he was only a humble and hard-working, though thoughtful person. But what about the old prophecy? What was it ever fulfilled? Let us read and find out. The years hurried on and brought while hairs upon the head of Ernest and make wrinkles across his forehead and furrows in his cheeks. Furrows means deep lines. He was an old man, but not in vain had he grew old, more numerous than the white hairs on his head were the wise thoughts in his mind, and Ernest had ceased to be obscure. Obscure means not well known. Unshort for undesired, he came the fame which so many seek. He had become famous beyond the limits of the valley. College professors and even the active men of cities came from far to see and converse with Ernest, and he received them with gentle sincerity and spoke freely with them of whatever came uppermost or lay deepest in his heart or their own. While they talked together, his face would brighten unawares and shines upon them as with a mild evening night. Unawares means unknowingly. While Ernest had been growing old, God had granted a new poet to his earth. He, too, was a native of the valley, but had spent the greater part of his life in distant cities, pouring out his sweet music everywhere. Neither was the great stone face forgotten, for the poet had celebrated it in a poem. The songs of this poet found their way to Ernest. He read them after his customary toil. Customary toil means usual work. Seated on the bench before his cottage door. As he read, he lifted his eyes to the mountain. "O great stone face," he said, "is not this man worthy to be your likeness?" The face seems to smile, but did not answer. Now it happened that the poet, though he lived so far away, had not only heard of Ernest, but had thought much about his character and wished to meet his man whose wisdom walked hand in hand with the noble simplicity of his life. One summer day, therefore, he arrived at Ernest's door, where he found the good old man holding a book in his hand, which he read, and then, with a finger between the leaves, looked lovingly at the great stone face. "Good evening," said the poet. "Can you give a traveler a night's shelter?" "Gladly," answered Ernest, and then he added, smiling, "I think I never saw a great stone face look so hospitality at a stranger." Today I will read up to here, and next class I will read from page number 130. Okay? See you in next class. Please write your homework which I will send you. Okay? See you in next class. Thank you.